Thank you, Commissioner Massey.
Mm,
Good to be here.
Good, I'm glad. Well, this is episode 8 of a look at the Rook, and we're talking about the last regular season game before playoffs start. So, are you ready to jump in?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, my first question for you, Juice. Well, first, before we get started, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Papa John's, for this beautiful microphone right in front of me. Um, they really do support everything we do at the Rookery, even our podcast channels. So, appreciate them. Shout out Papa John's. Fresh and
Thanks,
great.
Papa John's.
Um, so, first question for you, Juice, is season 1 of the Rookery. We had the number 8 seed win the championship. That was Matt Bolger, as
Wow.
many remember, especially Miles. And then the next season, the number 2 seed won the championship. That was you. Um,
hmm
so anyone can do it, all the way from the 8 seed to the number 1 ranked team.
mm
You just got to get in. So my question
mm
for you is, who gets in this last spot, Tone or Joey?
Ooh, man, I'll be honest. I haven't done a deep dive on their matchups this week. I think someone mentioned Joey's got some injuries, but I guess in light of that, I'll guess Tone. But
Okay.
Joey's got a great roster, especially for the future. So you never
Agreed.
know.
Agreed.
Yeah,
That's great. So, next question for you. Blockbuster trade today. Everybody was
yeah,
so maybe shocked by it, as the
yeah,
gatekeeper of all good quarterbacks has been just your um, yeah, your motto. So,
yeah.
peel back the curtain a little bit.
Oof,
Tell us why you made the trade um, with the
yeah.
trade deadline looming. So,
Yeah, man. Just in general, before I speak to that one specifically, I've made some moves last month that they could really backfire on me. This one included. So I've kind of honestly with some of the rosters out there. I know there's been a lot of talk about me and Miles and a bit of a rivalry at the top there. But your roster and Moose's the points you guys been putting up. It's just I felt a lot of not pressure, but just got to keep up with you guys. And so I don't want to give away any strategy, not that it's a unique strategy, but I've really been looking at schedules and trying to make moves in light of who seems to be set up schedule wise to put up points in these playoff weeks. And, I've been willing to move Hertz or Allen all year. One, I just wanted to have a replacement backup. And I wanted to get the right pieces for them. And tight end has just been it's been rough on a lot of us.
hmm
It's been
hmm
rough on me, and I've been eyeing Trey McBride all year. And when I saw Dak went down for Evan, I thought maybe this is the time. So we just started discussing. Um, he could definitely use Josh Allen as many rosters could, and I really like the Evans and McBride additions. And kind of thought, I don't necessarily need to take both those guys into the playoffs if I can get another top level starter at a key or at a position like tight end. So bit the bullet, and we'll see. I did decide to go with Hertz because he's been rushing more, and Allen they haven't been throwing quite as much as they have in the past. So I went with Hertz over Allen, and then made the deal to move Allen to Evan's squad.
I like it. It's a bold move. I think it could pay off. You could be looking at a second year in the championship because of the move. I think, man, I'm excited to see how it plays out and talk to you on the flip of it. So,
Yeah, man, you guys are scoring big points. I've been fairly consistent, but I haven't had many big weeks like you guys. So
mhm.
I don't know if I'm fourth favorite, third favorite, second. I don't know. Maybe I'm still considered one of the favorites, but
Yeah,
some good
third
teams.
third in points scored. So yeah, I mean, of course, you got to make up some ground there,
Yeah,
but I mean, you got a good squad. You've got an interesting thing as I was looking at your roster. You've only got two players who either have a bye week on week 12 or week 14, and so
yeah,
you um, kind of alluded to it earlier as a strategy, to
yeah.
get some guys in in the playoffs who are going to be playing. In the biggest games of the season, you want guys on your roster playing in the games, and so I think
Yeah.
you've got a good shot. With other teams having players sit, so maybe you can make up some
Yeah.
ground there.
We'll see.
So
We'll see. How do you feel knowing you've outscored me, but are a couple games behind? How does that feel?
I feel
It's just
okay. I think,
unfortunate.
to be honest with you, when I was looking at it, I kind of would rather be in the position I'm in than you. I get to play the winner of the Iron City division, I believe.
Mm,
So that's probably going to be Mo. And this kind of
yeah.
goes into my next question, Juice. As of right
Mm,
now, you'll play the loser of the Peach division, which is either Evan or KG.
mm,
So
mm.
that's a pretty tough place to be versus the winner of the worst division in our league. Some would say that my position may be better than yours as the loser of our division. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, would you rather play Evan or would you rather play KG? I mean, I wouldn't want to play either one of them with the way their
I
teams have been
know.
playing.
I know. It's been a weird year. Um, and like you said at the beginning, any team could win it. I feel that way. And even I was thinking, if I was on Miles' side of the bracket, the goal is to not be on his side. But then I really don't want to be on your side or Moose's side. And like you said, some of these other teams could knock me off too. So it's tough, man. Tough competitive league all around.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, with that trade with Evan, does that scare you that you may be playing him in the first round against Josh Allen? If he puts you out, man, how would that make you feel?
Oh man, if anyone puts me out, I'm gonna feel terrible. But I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with the process. Um, Either way, so I'm not too worried about who puts me out. But again, I've gone off the matchups, and I like what Hurts and McBride have in a lot of these upcoming matchups. So I'll just stick with the process and take the result.
Yep, that's
But
good. I mean, so a little bit of a fun stat here. I mean, you faced Miles first year, first round. He beat you
hmm
first season. Next year,
yeah,
you see him in the championship and you beat him.
yeah.
This year, the Vegas odds are that you guys face each other again in the championship. Man, how how does that make you feel? You feel like you can get him in that third game and beat him in the playoffs
I
again?
mean, I feel like I can, but I'm not predicting I will necessarily.
Humble.
Yeah, no, I just think, like I said, I don't know if I'd probably rather play him right now than your team with Jamar Chase and Jefferson. But I don't know. I mean, part of me really hopes it is us because it's just been a lot of hype around it, and it's
Hmm.
been you know two guys that have put together top level rosters. It's been a lot of talk, so it'd make it fun for the league, and you know it'd be competitive.
100%. We may have to have both of you on for the pregame show of that championship matchup if that does play out. So that'd be exciting.
Nice.
And last question for you: any other trades you see happening for the rest of this league before trade deadline tonight at 7:15?
Well, I'd love to see one. I've actually been communicating with everyone's favorite guy, KG, trying to get something done, but
Mm,
I don't think it's going to happen. He's dug his heels in. So, but it's more of a minor trade, little
mm,
small pieces here and there.
gotcha.
Um, yeah, I'd love to see some last minute moves, just people strategizing, trying to get their playoff roster set. So we'll see, man.
It's exciting. Well, best of luck to you, Juice. Appreciate you being on the pod, and see what playoffs hold
Hey,
for you.
thank you, Commissioner Massey. We'll see you in the playoffs, buddy.